Welcome to another episode of Fire Up the Ovens. This is your host, Nomad Magover. Today I want to talk about vacation. I know it that you haven't taken one in probably 2 decades, right? But there was a thing once upon a time, and you will study it in the history class, called vacation, right? It's kind of like you would go there, you would have a steak, right? Take about a week off, maybe 10 days, right? But not anymore, right? Nowadays, the steak tastes a lot like chicken, right? Because the price of beef is high. The only beef you get is the beef when you're farting, right? Now, what we have it, instead of the vacation, we have the vaccination, right? Like, we have the one for this, we have the one for that, your pet has the one. Everybody has one. There's a vaccination for everything, right? But we say goodbye to the vacation, hello to the vaccination, right? And I remember what the steak used to taste like, right? It was a very nice thing, right? You would cut it, you could have it rare, you could have it in the medium, you could have a filet mignon, there could be a chuck, there could be a sirloin, or like a sirloin, right? You could have a New York strip, right? But now all we get is the burger, right? And we get a little bit of this thing, it's called the chicken, right? It's made from the lab-grown chicken. They call it the cluck, right? They've been doing it for a long time. It's a very inhumane practice of farming the chicken, right? And they add also to the chicken, this thing is like, almost like say hi to Ken, right? Do you remember the Barbie? The Barbie doll, right? She had a feminine boyfriend named Ken, right? So it's like you say hi to Ken when you eat the chicken, right? But the Barbie is the strong one, because that is the one that's like the rabbi, right? Like the Barbie, I'm a Barbie girl in the rabbinical world. You can barbecue it on the grill. There's a girl, she's a Barbie, on the rabbi. And then hi to Ken when you put chicken on the Barbie, right? Say hi to Ken when you put Ken on the Barbie, right? Interesting, right? But I do remember once upon a day, right? When Americans used to go on the thing called the vacation, right? Then came the long weekend known as the staycation, right? What we need to do it is get back to actually recognizing that the vaccination is the type of vacation you never come home from, right? So you would take a vacation, you say goodbye, bye-bye. Now you take the vaccination, you say bye-bye, bye-bye, right? So they took away the vacation, gave you the vaccination, right? I like it, right? Either way, you're gonna say bye-bye. But they do it like very cool, right? So they make sure that you had the vacations for many, many years. They take it away, because you remember the vacation was a good thing, right? You would go with the family, which does not happen anymore. Like an actual family is barely existing, right? Because they give the woman what's called alimony, right? All the money, right? With alimony, right? And what they do is the girl is the grill, right? And then you say hi to Ken. You put Ken on the grill, right? I like it. Right? Anyway, say hi to the coven. Tell them I say, see an oven when you see the coven. And Nomad McGover says Hyatt, right? Remember the Hyatt? People would stay at the Hyatt for the vacation, but now they just go for the business trip with the little teams who they meet each other. Bye.